damage. Give it that extra range. Unfortunately, they do have detection, which is bad. Yeah, your marine strategy is dreadful. It didn't do a damn thing. It was an awful plan. Okay. Where's our we lost our observer, didn't we? Yeah, we keep losing our detection, which is really not helping at all. Actually, supply cap. I'm hoping my lurkers will stay alive long enough to be able to push this back. Let's see if I can actually get the gas so I can maybe nuke. Oh no, I think we might have this. Maybe I'll at least push it back. Some of our banelings cancel their banelings, and then all the marines immediately die. Yeah, nuke costs 5,000, we don't have enough gas yet. Just our observers keeping an eye on what's going on here. It's not that bad. We're not in the worst position ever, but it's definitely not a good one either. To make sure that lurker is as heavily upgraded as I can get it. We actually have quite a lot of lurkers with the range upgrade, which means that we actually have what we need to push this back. We do more tanky stuff at the front, that's true. This guy's upgrading this fire bat, but he's focusing on damage instead of everything else. Well, the problem is, we've got marines at the front, which it turns out is a dreadful idea. There we go, that's a better engagement. So that fire bat did a great job there. Sweet, we're pushing this back now. Cool. Looks like we've stabilized, which is always nice. We do need to prepare for whatever they decide to throw at us next, though. In the meantime, I'm going to get an income upgrade. And we also take on our observer, which is really useful with our lurkers. So my lurker is hitting for quite a lot, actually. Also means it might be popping veins as well. It's actually hitting 40, which is enough to pop veins. Bad. We're doing reasonably well in the fighting here. The thing is, we've got a lot of stalkers and we don't really have a lot of stuff to kill armor, which is pretty bad. Might be good to do that. I'm trying to think if there's anything I could build that would do well. Aberration would probably do all right, especially that's pretty tanky, so that would probably eat the baneling hits quite nicely. So I'm thinking an aberration at the front would be good. We have detection. We have two observers. So the problem is, of course, observers can get sniped, so you need to watch out for that. Lurkers down. Lurkers are doing decent damage, but it depends if the banelings connect in a really good way, then we end up in a horrible spot. We're gonna put a bunch of armor on that aberration, and then that aberration's gonna have some fun times with the stalkers to do a lot of damage. It will of course eventually get killed off, but that's kind of the point. Get some armor for it, and you get some health for it, and it suddenly becomes a nice tanky unit that can handle stalkers pretty well. That void ray will die. Well, that void ray is in completely the wrong place. Wow, what a nutskid. Unbelievable. I'm not sure if now is the time to focus on income, considering we are struggling quite a bit. So, as you can see, my aberration ate a lot of that damage, which is always good. Might upgrade his damage as well, actually. There we go. 50 billion banelings coming from this side. They do tend to flank towards the left, so if we... The problem is, like, his marines are in the wrong place. 20 more marines. Back a bit. So we kind of have more tanky stuff at the top. Yeah, their banelings are coming in kind of towards the top, so we need to be in a position where we can handle that. Unfortunately, with the marines there, it's completely worthless in that respect. Just reposition them backwards so that we can put some more tanky units there. Like if I can put another... I'm almost maxed out. This fire bat is kind of hilarious. Don't want to overdo the banelings. That can be a mistake. Yeah, we certainly need stuff there. We could also, like, some medical support would be good. Anyone who wants to build some medevacs or some medics. Medics are, by the way, available under G, which is special spawns. Pretty useful overall. Nice. Popped a bunch of banelings with that hit from their second blow. Got the rest of them, so that's a good setup. Arkham doing its best, but it's this immortal is rubbish. Good lord. Okay, we're going to go for tier 3. Now, I have noticed a weakness in their composition that I think we can exploit quite nicely. So, this is very much an arms race. They have too many banelings as well, which is actually really bad for them. Banelings don't scale well in the late game. If I can tank up my aberration a bit more, it will be able to use more. Everything goes kind of crashing through there, which seems bad, but not as bad as it looks, because we've got another spawn coming in, so... Upgrading this aberration a little bit more than I have, because it's eating a lot of the fire, which is fine. That's kind of what it's supposed to do. Alright, I'm going to save a bit of money for this. Oh, they have a Colossus. That's bad news. Really bad news. We also have enough for a nuke now, so if it's really bad, we'll be able to throw that at them. Alright. I've got enough for what I need now. You can't build a lot of these. They take an awful lot of cash. Not to mention space. But they are very, very good. Alright, I'm probably going to have to focus on income now, because I'm definitely falling behind a bit. But having this in the composition should be very, very helpful. And what you can then do, of course, is upgrade the crap out of it. Very, very nice. Let's get this income going. So, as long as the cool thing about Brood Lords in this comp is they're basically fantastic at just doing huge amounts of damage because everyone's focused on shooting something else. Okay, having these little walls is helping out a lot. It's not that much out of position. It's got 9 kills, 10 kills. I would not call that out of position at all. It's doing a crap ton of damage. To the point where I'm thinking I'm going to have to do something about it. Alright, let's get more supply. The supply gets exponentially more expensive, as you can see, which is not ideal. We could, I mean, some ultras. Do they have any immortals? They actually don't, so an ultralist might be a good idea. See, this Colossus is killing all of our stuff. This is really bad. So, someone needs to build something against that Colossus. Somebody. Preferably not me. Somebody. Okay, this Ultralisk now has 800 HP. Yeah, you're gonna need more than one Viking. That thing was braided. It's killing all of our stuff. I don't like that at all. Kill. There we go. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Tempest is a really good bet. If you can start to build a Tempest, it's super useful. Especially since they have a battle cruiser. Wow, my Ultralisk 80 Marble Cannon. But it tanked a ton of damage. So we're now actually starting to push back to the center field, which is always good. Ooh. Don't salvage it. That would be really bad. Thankfully, I have to double click. I'll grab some more income. So my Ultralisk is doing work. He eventually dies, but so does everybody. This BC has like 5 armor. This Colossus is not dying quickly enough either. 900 HP ultimate. I'm going to focus mostly on upgrades now. You know what would be nice, actually, if one of our Terran guys could get a Raven, and then upgrade the crap out of its energy so we can get 4 or 5 PDDs. Very useful. Little bit of lag. There we go. Give it some more armor. Give it some more pretty much everything. Weapon speed's a nice thing to have for these things. They tend to cleave a lot. That's 1,100 HP Ultilisk. There are now 2 Colossus. 3 Colossus. This is bad. This... Can someone build something that kills Colossus? Marines don't count. I've got one more supply I can use. Can I build a Scourge with that? I could build a Scourge with that. Then heavily upgrade the Scourge. And then I could hit them with that. Scourge damage can be upgraded to fairly ludicrous levels. I could maybe even start one-shotting them. As you can see, that's going to do about 200 damage. So if I keep upgrading this Scourge, it's going to pop a Colossus instantly. We also now have a Tempest, which is very useful against that. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Ooh! There's like half its health gone. But we're going to need a bit more than that. We need to make it super powerful. So that we can knock out Colossus in one shot with it. Okay, having those Tempests is going to be very, very useful. Okay, another Colossus comes down. Alright, let's see how much damage we do. Pop! So that's the majority of its health pretty much gone. Upgrade it again, and again. Yeah, I think it maybe even does enough damage to do that. Or they have Tempests of their own now. Things are getting crazy. Our Viking count's starting to get a bit higher. Scourge is coming in. Oh, if that hits the Tempest, it hits the Observer. God damn it. Right, we need to take that Tempest down. There we go. Okay, well, we do at least have a lot of that going on. Cool. We're pushing towards the center now, and actually our Viking superiority is looking pretty good. I'd like to see. I think our Ultralisk needs more loving. Tempest group is starting to get very, very good. I'll not tell them what the optimal way to beat Tempest is. I don't want them to know. It would be best if they didn't, I think. More armor, some more health for a tanky Ultralisk. And we take the center. Very nice. This lag. Comes the Scourge. Off goes the Colossus. Almost. There's a bit more damage, and that will actually instantly kill the Colossus. It's not really out of position. I actually kind of want it there to come in from the side, because otherwise it will connect with a Viking or something. I did start upgrading my Broodlord as well, I think. Or maybe not, as my Broodlord gets blown away by a market cap. I need to reposition my Broodlord so it's not near that. I'm going to move it. I'm going to move it up here. And the reason I'm going to move it up here is so that it doesn't get shot by the battle cruiser. That's getting pretty bad. Some more income. Got to really build things up. Put my income now ahead of everybody else. That was good. We're currently winning, so it's definitely a good time to sink the income. Now Tempest Punch. The funny thing is, they don't realize what the counter to this is. There's a really easy way to counter Mass Tempest, and they haven't figured it out yet, which is very good news. I'm not going to tell them until we win, because I'm a dick. Oh, here comes a nuke. Well, that's one way to counter the Mass Tempest. This lag. Okay, so they're going to start kind of pushing us back now, I would think. Which is now kind of the time we need to stop paying income and start upgrading units. Wow, this Tempest. Ooh, that hits pretty hard. Against Massive, it's doing like 150 damage. That's pretty harsh. Upgraded BC is not going to survive on. Building a battle cruiser against Tempest was probably the worst plan anyone's ever had in the history of ever, so don't do that. Not sure what my Scourge has been connecting with lately. But now the Broodlord's at the side, it's not getting hit by Yamato cannons, so I'll take that. So it's gradually pushing stuff back on the ground there. Yeah, those Vikings do need to be upgraded, I think, because they're kind of tickling right now. How well is the Ultralisk doing? I don't know, it's up against Thors and stuff, so it's hard to say, and they have Tempest as well, which kill Ultralisks really fast. So I think upgrading the Ultralisk right now is kind of futile. Oh wow, they're nuking us again? Wow. Good lord. Okay. I'm gonna buy a second nuke. Yeah, they're only just putting this back. Alright, suggestion to our Raven player. This is good advice, by the way. If you want a hard counter Tempest, you upgrade a Raven so that it's got about a bazillion energy. Like, don't upgrade the regen, that's bad. Upgrade the actual energy amount. Like, that regen is really terrible. You can get like 1,300 energy on one of these things, just upgrade the energy. And that will shut down their Tempest force completely. Because it'll just put down like 5 PDDs. Okay. What should I start upgrading? Upgrading the Lurkers is probably a good idea. The Lurkers are the ones that are surviving the longest, so it makes sense to put upgrades into the Lurkers. I'm going to put... He's already got 5 there, doesn't he? He's got 9. Upgrade weapon speed, so the Lurkers are attacking more. That is a giant Stone Zealot, yes. Stone Zealots are pretty good. They have the kind of Colossus I-beam thing going on for them, and they also have an ability that passively reduces damage by 75% for a couple of seconds, which is a very useful tanking unit. So yeah, that's a Stone Zealot. My Ultralisk is better than the Stone Zealot, though. So now I'm going to heavily upgrade my Lurkers, so they're doing a lot of damage, because they're surviving longer than most units. Okay, they're going to take the center. That's pretty much a given here. We do, however, have 2 nukes, which will give us the momentum we need, I think. Ultra's getting murdered. So I'm thinking, actually, maybe I move the Ultralisk so that it's attacking at the top now. Because I don't want him running into the Thors. Okay, so my Lurkers should be doing pretty good damage now. Yeah, they're cleaving through the ground force pretty effectively. The main problem is their air force is very powerful now. We will most likely have to nuke. I'll nuke on the next spawn. As you can see, PDDs are very effective against shutting down Tempest, but unfortunately the guy who has our Raven hasn't upgraded it enough. So, okay, I'm going to hit them right now. Oh, this is out of range, I can't use it yet. Never mind, let's just cancel that for a second. I'll wait for the next wave. Basically, I want to try and kill their army. There we go. No, let's not use it yet. No, let's not use it yet. Wait for the next build-up. I want as many of those Tempests in this as I can get. Right, yeah. There we go. Okay, that should start to give us momentum back. My Ultralisk is doing a pretty good job over the side here. Just gonna have to fight the Aberration, which is fairly annoying, but not impossible to kill. It's tanking a lot of the damage from the Colossus. Those Thors are kind of unbreakable there. I'm not liking that. We need to take them out. We don't actually have enough anti-armor. Like, that Immortal either needs to be upgraded or we need another Immortal, considering what they currently have. Alright, I'm going to increase my supply. Just trying to think what I can build that would be useful here. Vipers, maybe, actually. A Viper would probably be pretty useful. I could do some things to those Thors. Get Blinding Cloud out. Upgrade the energy amount to ludicrous degrees. Okay. So that thing's got about 360 starting energy, which is quite a lot of Blinding Clouds, and hopefully a lot of abductors as well. We'll start to pull Tempest out of position. We'll start to pull Falls out of position. We can start to put Blinding Cloud down. So this should give us an edge, I think. So yeah, that's the Viper. He's on a pretty good amount. We can probably give him a couple of energy regen upgrades. So he should have about 400 energy before he gets in the fight, so that's pretty good. So we're pushing them back now. With Blinding Cloud and Abduct, that should cause their Thors significant problems. So they'll be less effective now. Okay, I could probably get another Hydralisk in the mix. We just need that just raw damage output, and then I can start to upgrade those Hydras. My income, I think, is pretty much higher than everyone else's now, so that's good. Alright, time to start upgrading Hydra damage. These things can hit like absolute monsters if you upgrade them properly. Now that we have the Tempest advantage, we'll be able to push in pretty hard. As you'll see, the way to shut down Tempest is mass PDD. Because those projectiles do get picked up by defense drones, they're pretty much one of the slowest shooting units in the entire game, so that's pretty useful to have. That Fire Bat is actually silly. Wow. It's got... that Fire Bat has 39 armor. Oh man, you need a medic for the Fire Bat. Get a medic on that Fire Bat right now. Put a medic directly behind it. Seriously. Like, get XD Terminator. Move your Marine spawn, put a medic behind it. Seriously. Like, power that medic up as well. That's what you want. Alright, so this Hydra now hits for 36, which is pretty good. And then we can upgrade the Hydra's attack speed as well, so it's attacking even faster. These things start to hurt. We are really pushing them back nicely now. Our Tempest count is really, really high. We have air superiority. We could probably, I don't know, getting rid of the Banelings, I think, in the composition is probably a good idea now. I'm probably going to get rid of my Baneling. Because it's not that useful. Like, frees up a supply. I don't think there's anything else in my comp that's not performing well. Okay, nuke. It's going to hit all of our Tempests, which is going to suck. But the thing is that I think we probably still have the momentum. With that Uber Viper and all of the Blinding Clouds and Abducts, we're doing a pretty good job. I'm not entirely convinced this Uber is going to damn thing, although oh my god, the Ultralist will not die. In that final swing, he takes down Templar. What a hero. What a hero. So many storms. We've got lots of Blinding Clouds. We've got plenty of Abducts in this mixture. Things are looking pretty good. Okay, I might... I think actually just upgrades now is a good idea. Yeah, that medic will be very useful. Upgrade the medic's energy and regen, because that means that the medic's going to do a way better job on that Fire Bat. With high armor, medics are extremely effective and very efficient. This Tempest is so well upgraded. Okay, I need to get this Broodlord up, because we currently have air superiority, so that Broodlord can pretty much sit there doing whatever it wants. So I'm going to heavily upgrade Broodlord damage. I'm hoping this affects the Broodlord as well, because they could have this thing. Swarmhost is not really that big a deal. We don't have Storm and AoE to kill that, so I'm not too worried about Swarmhost. As long as we keep our detection up. Our workers are monstrous. That's pretty helpful. We're doing a really good job up to this point. We're pushing them back into their base now. I don't think that... Looks like they don't have a nuke left either, so I think it's going to be GG. That Broodlord now hits for like 55. Very, very good. Oh, they have one more nuke. They didn't kill all our army with it, though. Oh, it missed. It missed. You are dreadful. Wow. There's the GG. You somehow missed a nuke. That takes a lot of effort. You are kind of boned now. And then the Broodlord is going to sit there. It's like, yeah. We're just going to kill stuff. It's going to be great. That Firebat is such a hero. Oh, they have another nuke. They found another nuke, and they missed with that one as well. Impressive. So impressive. I am truly thrilled. That Firebat is just, it does not care at all. Oh, they're pushing us back, but I think the next wave will probably get them. The Broodlord is having lots of fun over here. Oh, is there a Stalker there with loads of upgrades? Look at the amount of PDDs. We can't shoot us. For those of you wondering how to deal with that, the only way we figured out how to deal with mass PDD was actually Storm. Storm actually does hit PDDs. It's a pretty effective way of getting rid of it. We may have to upgrade the Ultralisk some more. I'm thinking I haven't given the Ultralisk enough love lately. Maybe the Ultralisk needs his own queen or a medic. Can I get a medic for one supply? Medic does actually heal Ultras, as weird as it sounds.
The doctor is in.
Okay.
Where does it hurt?
Energy. Good energy regen. Bit of health, make sure she doesn't die so easy. There we go. Cool. There we go. So I've given the Ultralisk a little bit more love. Now it's got its own medic. At least it was supposed to have its own medic. I need to reposition it. For some reason, it's not spawning at the right place. The medic's actually ahead of the Ultra, which I think I need to move it back one. I think it's because of the way that they spawn. There we go. Ultra's got his own little personal medic now. That's going to help. We are pushing them back so hard. I do definitely wish I could just go and nuke them from here. Actually, I think I can. This will be pretty funny. Let's see if I can actually nuke them in their base. I just bought another nuke for like 50 million gas. If I could nuke them in their base, that would be pretty funny. Oh, come on, lag. No. There we go. I need to end this game before it lags out. They're actually pushing us back, and I don't like it. I'm pretty sure we can't nuke across their side of the map. Yeah, it's respawning me every time, so I can only kind of nuke in this area. It's the Tyrannosaur in the middle. I don't even know if that's any good. I don't know what it does, and I don't know why we have it, but we do. Ultralisk's personal medic appears to be dying a lot. I don't like this. Also, they have aberrations on that side, which is not ideal. Starting to push us back. I can upgrade the Viper a little bit more. More energy regen. Larger energy amount. A little bit of life. So that should hopefully let the Viper do a little bit more in fights now. Yeah. She's going to have about 5 minutes before she gets there, so that's always good. We are getting pushed back. Disgraceful. We actually have a lot of tanks. And their Tempest count's getting high.